What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Investment for Beginners. My name is Andy and thank you for checking out this video where we go over my weekly retirement portfolio report. This is our weekly report number 2. If you're interested in weekly reports, I do have a playlist where I will have not only the weekly but also the monthly report. I will link the playlist for that in the description below. So check it out if you're interested in how my portfolio is doing from week to week. So starting this week, S&P 500 start its fourth quarterly report of 2019, and you will see many companies either going up and down more than usual on the day of the report. On Monday report, the stock market rise as the phase 1 trade deal signing is approaching on Wednesday, and tension between US and Iran is de-escalating as Iran domestic affair became more of the focus due to the deaths of the 176 people who were shut down by the missile. So starting off this week, my portfolio on Monday closed at $51,521 from $50,936 on Friday. That's a gain of $585. On Tuesday, stock market fell a little bit on second half of the day with a report of US maintaining a tariff on Chinese goods until after the November presidential election. JP Morgan and Chase, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup started its fourth quarterly report on this day, with Wells Fargo reporting less than expected, which affected my investment in Wells Fargo pretty bad. On Tuesday, my portfolio closed at $51,042, which resulted in loss of $479. Still a positive gain so far in a week. On Wednesday, the big anticipation of US and China trade tariffs has officially signed without a delay, thankfully, which helped the stock market on the first half of the day. The fourth quarterly report continued as Bank of America and Goldman Sachs beating the estimate. So congratulations to those investing in banks. I believe Wells Fargo is the only big bank that fell short of its estimate. Correct me in the comment below if I'm misinformed. Wednesday, my portfolio closed at $51,185 with the gain of only $143. I honestly thought that the signing of the trade tariff would actually boost more than that, but hey, at least my portfolio closed in positive. Thursday quarterly report continued as Morgan Stanley report better than expected, which increased their share by 8% on this day. That's a big gain for those investing in Morgan Stanley, and congrats to anyone that owned Morgan Stanley shares. On top of the US and China trade tariff signing, US Senate approved new trade deal with Canada, US, and Mexico. I believe this really boosted the stock market on Thursday. Thursday, my portfolio closed at $51,975, a huge gain of $719. Also, I'd like to mention that Google parent company Alphabet has joined the Trillion Dollar Club. They are the fourth company to join this club after Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon. On Friday, 72% of the S&P 500 companies that have reported so far has beaten analyst expectations. So that's a good sign of the economy, I think. After all, if most companies were not meeting the expected number, that can mean that people are not spending the money, which results to low sales and cutting workers to save money from company perspective. And it would just be bad for economy from what I see. But that's not the case, so good for the stock market. Boeing shares dropped 2.36% with bad news from aircraft manufacturer that there is a new software issue on 737 MAX plane. Boeing has been going through a very tough time due to their planes crashing that resulted in hundreds of people in casualty. On Friday, my portfolio closed at $52,320, which is increase of $345. But looking at today's gain on Friday, it shows $407. I'm gonna need to look into this more, but I'm gonna go with $345 for now because that's the difference between the $52,320 and $51,975. So starting from Monday opening, which is Friday closing at $50,936, this week my portfolio gained total of $1,384, which I believe is roughly 2.7% in 1 week. This is awesome result compared to last week where my portfolio did $0 gain. I do want to mention that my portfolio is very risky investment for high reward. I do very thorough research and study in what I invest and calculate my risk accordingly. So please make sure to do your research and study in your investment. Thank you for watching this weekly report number 2. I hope your portfolio did great as well and may next week bring more gain to our investment retirement account. Oh, I do like to mention that US stock market will be closed on Monday the 20th because it is Martin Luther King's Day. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing if you enjoy any of my videos. Super smashing the like button is always appreciated, and like as always, invest wisely.